So I'm just out here grounding into the earth again. And I remembered that recently I've been seeing a trend that's new to me called having tea, where you talk about your experiences on set. All right, here we go. In my very small career on screen, I did have the pleasure of acting in a small role on a couple of episodes of LONGMIRE. This one in particular was season 5 finale. My little guy fell asleep on me. Nap times in the woods are absolutely the best. Anyway, in this episode, Robert Johnson and Katie STACKHOFF were so kind and friendly to everybody on set, very professional. Katie and I spent a lot of time together that day because we were shooting together and doing makeup together a lot. We may have had very strong chemistry, or it may have just been my overinflated ego at the time. And while I didn't work with Lou Diamond Phillips that day, I was absolutely starstruck, and it almost cost me the part. You see, this was my very first audition for film and television. I even went to the first audition with an orange toy gun. And at the end of the audition, they said, "We're doing a callback for you in front of others. Don't bring the toy gun." And when I got to that final callback, I walked into the little room, and right in front of me was Lou Diamond Phillips. I was absolutely starstruck, and it may have almost cost me the job. But by far, the most amazing thing about this couple of days of work was getting to work with one of my favorite character actors of all time, Peter Stormare. The only thing that could have topped this was working with Christopher Walken or Cillian Murphy or Tom Hardy. If you're surprised by this, just go watch his role in Constantine, Keanu Reeves' film Constantine. He knocks it out of the park. Anyway, Peter's the bad guy and I'm the prison guard, and we're going back and forth, and then he ends up trying to attack Robert's character, and I have to rough him up. And of course on set, you just do this over and over and over and over. And Peter turns to me and he says, "Hey, take it a little easier on me." And he smiles. And in that moment, I sort of had this sort of self-aware, aware of existence and life moment, like, oh my God, I'm here and I'm getting paid thousands of dollars to beat up one of my favorite actors. And he's taking it really well, and he's laughing with me the whole time. And then the director comes up, Michael Offer. He comes up to me, and with the kindest heart, in reference to what Peter was saying to me, he says, "Yes, one day when you are a single digit on the call sheet, you can make these calls." Anyway, my point is, in this industry, it is so easy to be talked down to be looked down upon, to be treated not well. And my experience with the LONGMIRE cast and crew was truly like I was being welcomed into a family. The only thing that could have made it better was to be around them more. But I'm grateful for every second. So cheers to you, Peter. I hope to see you again. Also, a little shout out to all my brothers, sisters, and those who reject the binary in the strike for acting and writing right now. Stay strong. I've got your back. And it's brave what you're doing. Thank you for your service.